We're getting silly over here. We're in the corner of Maka's screen way down there, itty bitty, and then we're over here just waving away. Um, I am really grateful for all of you joining us. Oh, now she's gonna come over and photobomb us. But we've had a wonderful 3 days with amazing presenters from all over Turtle Island coming together to share our wisdom and our knowledge and access to tools and lifting each other up and lifting each other's spirits up. And so in this process, that's who we are as Native people, is we share, and we share through story. And so even though it's hard not to see each other and give hugs and share food, this is still part of who we are and living our values together in the 21st century, even in the middle of a pandemic. So I'm grateful for the youth track, and I'm grateful for the general track, and I'm just grateful for everybody that came together to do this work together. We're here at the Heritage Center. We had live demonstrations of cultural projects, of dancing, of NYO games. And Chance, you'll appreciate this, but one of the things that I realized earlier today as I was looking around is, we have Maka Montour and Randy Madison and myself, so we have Native-led coordination. We also have Talking Circle Media, which is a Native organization it's run by Native people and owned by Native people. The Heritage Center, it's a nonprofit, but it's run by Native people and staffed by Native people. And so we had this just top-notch, super professional event that was easy, not easy, that's totally the wrong word, because it was absolutely not easy. It was really difficult, but it was fun, and it was spiritually nourishing to be in this process, in this place. And Randy and I were sitting and talking while Maka was coordinating the panel, and it's like, because we didn't bring our egos here, we brought our hearts. And because everybody brought their hearts to this process, that's where the magic came from. That's where that invigoration of spirit comes from, is because we left our egos behind and we came together to work for community and for Mother Earth. And so I'm just grateful for everybody who's been a part of this process. And just so you know, it's on the TELS website and it'll be available, but we're transitioning all of this over to YouTube. So like this panel, you guys can promo it and share it with people in your worlds as well from YouTube. So we'll be open sourced, and hopefully you'll have your emails on there if you'll let us, so people can contact you and find out more about your work and how to partner. So Ganesh Chish Plain. I'll hand it over to Maka and then Randy for the close.
Anshin Ganesh Chish. I don't really have much to say other than thank you. My great-grandfather is Olaf Abraham. He was Yanyanish, and he was Tekledi from the Brown Bear clan. And he taught my grandfather, which is George Ramos, that there's nothing heavier, there's nothing that carries more weight in this world that a human can express other than thank you. And so with that, Ganeshish, Mira, and Randy, Randy for welcoming me onto the team. And we're so thankful to have shared this space over the past 3 days, and we hope that the content we've created will teach the many generations to come. So thank you.
Well, I can't tell you how lucky I feel to have been working with Mita and Maka and the rest of the crew. We were talking also about how the synergy between us was just amazing without that drama factor in there. And I think you really do get that when you are in the presence of people who are working from the heart. So I heard a lot of heart on the things that you guys were all talking about over the last 3 days, and I'm very encouraged for our future. I did want to just briefly let you know a little bit about what the Region 10 RTOC does. We meet every month with the EPA folks down in our region who are headquartered in Seattle, Washington. Every region in our country, we are 10 out of 10. So there are 9 other regions also who exist to make up the full tribal caucus for the United States. And we are fully funded by the EPA in our goal. And I want to say that as Mita was mentioning, that we come here with our heart. I believe fully that the RTOC really is the one group that brings that heart to the EPA. And so I think that's one of our biggest goals and enjoyments actually is to go into a westernized, a highly westernized and rigorous federal organization and bring a little bit of heart to the people who work there and help inspire them to really work from that place of heart too. Before we leave, I did want to let you know also that we have a opportunity for you to earn a college credit by watching 14 hours of this programming. As Mita mentioned, it's going to be available on this very same live website that you are watching on now. If you look up into the agendas and on demand, I think is what it's called, and the film festival films, you can count any of the hours that you spend watching those films or any of the sessions as part of your curriculum for that credit. And I believe that all that they're asking is for a summary and a reflection on what you've watched. So it's very easy. It's a pass-fail. And I would highly encourage you to fill out the paperwork to do that. If you're under 18, all you need is to get a parent's signature on your form. So get yourself a college credit by doing something that you really enjoy. And I think with that, I just wanted to conclude our entire 3-day Tribal Leaders Summit. I can't believe the amazing adventures that we all went on. And thank you all so much for adding this amazing generational dimension to what we have to offer. And I highly encourage you to please fill out the survey. There's a link at the bottom of the picture frame that you're looking at. It's a circle with an eye in it. And there's some questions in there about how we relate our communications to the tribes and back and forth to the EPA. One thing in there is that it asks what's one suggestion that we can do to help improve our communications. And we'd like to hear from the youth perspective, because one thing that we really want to do is help build up that youth component of our tribal committee. And we've thought of often about having a mentorship program or having a youth component to our committee. And so if that's something that you think might be a good idea, we'd like to hear directly from you on that. So please take the time to do that survey. If you click on the little eye, it'll take you right to the link, and it's only going to take you about 3 or 4 minutes to do. So thanks again, everybody who's watching. Thanks to the youth. Thanks to everybody who put this thing on. It's been an amazing ride.